In previous labs, we did an attribute selection, and you looked at forestry areas and how many polygons were in the zoning, in the forestry or the vegetation layer. This time we're going to do a selection by location. So you can see I have that polygon is selected, so I'm going to make sure that I clear that selection. And I'm going to turn my schools on. And I need to add the Lane County layer. So I'm going to add the Lane County layer. And what I want to do is select just the schools that are in Lane County. If I had that field in my attribute table, if it gave me the name of the county as well, I could select by attribute, but I don't have that. So now I have to select by location. So I'm going to create a selection. So that's what we've done before, but I'm going to select by location. And I want to pick all of the schools that are in Lane County. So I'm going to choose Lane County, and I want to keep the default select the source layer. And I'm going to apply that and close that. So now I have, if I zoom into Lane County, I can see that just those schools that are in Lane County are selected, and I can open my attribute table and I can, oops, I selected Lane County. Haha, there's only one Lane County. Okay, I'm going to go to this attribute table, and I can look at all of the schools that are in Lane County. So now I want to keep this selection. I want to make it a separate feature class or a separate shapefile. So I am going to right-click the school layer, because that's what's selected. I'm going to go to Data, Export Data, and then I need to navigate into this Data Lab 10 folder. So I'm going to go through that whole navigation process. And I want to be inside the Lab 10 folder. And I'm going to name this, whoops, I'm going to name this file. Let's see, what did I ask you to name it? Let me look here. I think I asked you to name it. I'm reading down here. Lane Schools. Okay, so we're going to call it Lane _schools. Okay, so I'm going to save it as a shapefile. If yours defaults to a geodatabase, change that so that the type is shapefile. You'll be able to see your other shapefiles in here, and you should be able to see it show up in your catalog. So I'm going to say save and OK, and I want to add that to the map, and that's the file I just created. So I'm going to clear my selection, and I don't need the Oregon State schools anymore, so I'm going to remove that. So now I just have the schools that are in Lane County.